Oh, it's so dark and the battery's flashing red. Hang on. Okay, now we're talking. Greg's here, starting my second video of the day. I've literally been vlogging like round the clock. As soon as I finish one, I start the next one. And it's just going and going and going. But
that's what you gotta do.
It's tiring, buddy. But Greg's here, and I know why you're here. I know what you're here for. Hang on, I know what you're here for.
Oh.
Yep, I know you're here.
Not gonna say.
I got all the boys a poster. Had to, because the Corrado poster is like the coolest one I've ever seen. It's so good. So I'm not doing too much stuff tonight. I went and got some bubble wrap there and some boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up the Zobbers tonight. The company coming tomorrow will pack up anything I want them to pack up, but special stuff like that, the spoiler, I'm gonna do those myself just in case. So we're gonna wrap. I'm gonna do a layer of bubble wrap on the wheel, and then cardboard top and bottom, and then they can stack them and do whatever, they'll be fine. I'm gonna wrap these probably back in this box with the stock side skirts. The spoiler will go back in that box over there, which it came in, and then the lip as well. And then pretty much the rare stuff will get packed up like that, and the rest of the tools and this and that can just kind of go wherever. That'd be not breakable stuff, but the rare things,
are you not putting
make sure they're safe. Fresh unboxing of the OG spoiler.
Sell it. Sell
no, I love this thing.
It.
This is actually my favorite, like, aftermarket spoiler. Greg.
You don't need it.
But I like it, Greg. And it's very shiny. Look at that. And the OG spoiler. It looks so tiny now, honestly. It's so skinny. But I do like it. I do like it. I also do want to do, once I'm in Germany, I want to get another trunk. Actually, I have another trunk up there, but I never had to do it. I want to do a fully smoothed out trunk so I can run the cock spoiler or no spoiler and there's no holes or that, because I never had a chance to fix that. But this is probably my favorite like OEM spoiler you can have. Not bad. One final look at the Zobbers before they get packed up. Gonna miss these things. One down, 3 to go. Zobbers are all done and protected. Up next will be my pride possession, the cock spoiler. Once I finish this, I'm gonna call it a night. I'll do the rest of those tomorrow, but I'm tired. No lie, this is about the most protected spoiler ever. It's double wrapped with bubble wrap the entire thing. I triple wrapped each corner, protect from like chipping by chance, and then each corner here, this one and that one is filled bubble wrap. So when these go in there, they're gonna be like quadruple bubble wrap in the corners so nothing can get chipped, and then all of this will surround the entire thing and taped up. You're gonna make it. All I know is that when I have to reopen that box, I'm gonna hate myself because I packed that thing so stupid well. Like that box, you guys can't feel it, but like that is the most solid box ever. You would think there's like a 50-pound spoiler in there. It is so just solidly sound. There's cardboard everywhere and bubble wrap on everything twice. I know nothing didn't happen to it or it shouldn't, but like I'm pretty sure that's still the only one of that spoiler ever, so we want to make sure it's taken care of. So far, most of my goodies are all nice and packaged up. But that's it for tonight. I think it's about 11 or so right now. Gotta edit yesterday's video to see tomorrow, and then tomorrow morning we'll see you guys bright and early, new windshield time, and then everything else to do possibly. The mover's coming tomorrow at some point, which means all of my tools at some point will be gone, and a lot of my clothes and stuff. Almost there, boys. We are almost to moving day. Well, like leaving the country day. It's crazy. Like I said, I keep saying it. If I make it through this week and don't die, it's gonna be an actual miracle. So I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. I'm tired. We have a lot of stuff to do today. So let's get started. And first stop of the day. So if you've never seen, there's a crack windshield right there. And also one right there. Bam and bam. She's all yours, buddy.
Alright.
Just don't break her. The internet will be very upset with you. That car sounds so good. Today's gonna be a very busy day. As soon as my windshield's done, I have to go to AT&T, get my account here and like frozen, however they hold it for me while I'm gone in Germany. After that, off the Christmas shop, pick up my stock wheels, and then home and wait for the movers to get there. It's gonna be an insane day. Ladies and gentlemen, look how nice this thing is. Like, it's so clear. It's beautiful. My last one had so many rock chips in it, and it also came with this really nice, like, brand new OEM seal. Really nice. It's actually crazy they had a 97 Volkswagen glass in stock here, which is absolutely ridiculous. So nice. Oh, so nice. I I just tried to air up my car because my gauge is at 0, but sadly, no more bag, boys. It's so sad. There's still air in the tank, but it ain't doing nothing. All right, first little run of the day is done. Windshield is fixed and my phone situation is taken care of. Up next, I have to go back to Action Tire sometime later today. He didn't have the right size tires in stock, so I'm still waiting for the stock wheels for the car, but right now it can still move around. It's not a big deal. Yomar's coming over later as well to give me his stock VR6 airbox and take my cone filter. I don't know if I need that for sure or not, but I just want to cover my bases. I need to put the stock taillights back on the car and then continue packing. And then also I got the puller for my steering wheel because that hub of my steering wheel is kind of tight on there. So I got a puller just in case, and then stock steering wheel in, and at that point, Miley's done. The movers are coming at some point today. I'm not sure when. I was just told afternoon. It's about 1:30 now, so I'm assuming it shouldn't be too much longer because their window's like till like 5 p.m., but we shall see. And then all of this stuff, well, not all of it, but a lot of this stuff is getting packed and it's gone. Got the good old amber and reds back out. I'm gonna throw these back on the car, pull the clears off just to be safe. But while I was finding these, I also found this plate over here. Now, someone in the comments will have to verify this is true or not, but I was given this plate a long time ago and was told it's a German-American military plate, hence kind of the size. So I don't know if this is that's true or not, but I don't know if this is what I'll get in Germany. I can only assume it's a bit smaller so it fits the American plate holders. But I also have a European tub, so it wouldn't matter whether it was this one or the long one. But if you know what kind of plate this is, let me know. I was told it's a German slash, obviously right there, United States, military plate for the cars over there. So it could be, maybe not. Maybe we'll end up with one of these on Miley or one of the cool long style ones, but that was kind of cool. I found that randomly. All right, they're all in. I guess they're not the worst thing, right? I don't know, I kind of like them a little bit. I much prefer my clears, but like, not bad, not the worst ever. Like I said, I want to be safe. I don't think the clears will go over very well, so normal red and amber should do us just fine. Next on our list, time for the Momo to come out. Momo is off. Up next will be to pull the hub off. The center nut here is a 24mm, and then we can put on our, bam, our stock steering wheel over there. Boom, new wheel in, and for a factory steering wheel, it's definitely one of the best looking ones you can get. Okay, at this point, everything on Miley is done except for the stock wheels, which I went on Crystal. I'm not sure what's going on with that, so we're just kind of waiting. And then also the steel wool and the exhaust to quiet it down. Well, besides those two things, we're good. We're just about there. Mover should be here in about 3 or so hours. And then I can breathe. Once all of my stuff leaves and it's just like the car to Atlanta, like, we're good. Then it's like 2 days of just relaxing. Well, not really relaxing, but like I can breathe a little bit and then hop on a plane and be out. Holy crap. I don't know what I filmed last, but it's been about, I'll say 3 hours since then. The mover's supposed to be here between 5 and 6. They called me at 4:30, said an hour and a half, so right about 6 o'clock. It's now 6:45, haven't got a call yet. I don't know where they're at. I've been going ham, just packing everything up. I've been reading a lot of comments from today's video about putting my car back to stock, and the most comment I'm seeing is my VR6 swap. I don't know. That's the only thing I haven't really had a plan for. It's stock suspension. All my stock like emission stuff is in there. I have a stock airbox, all the regular steering wheel in there, the good lights and this and that. I don't quite know what to do about the engine swap issue. I don't know. I really don't. I know a few people already in Germany at the tube and that kind of stuff. Like I said, there's engine swaps over there, but I just don't. I don't know. I have no answer for that. We're just gonna play it as it goes. If the car passes Atlanta and makes it to Germany, I'm taking it step by step. So we will just have to see how that goes. I'm praying it goes well, but honestly, I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you guys, but I really, really don't. Like I said, I do have some friends over there in one of the tubes already, but I don't know if my car will be able to go to that one to get checked out. I don't know. So I'm just praying. Hopefully God handles all of that, but we will see. I don't know. That's the answer to that. I simply don't know. But everything's getting packed up, ready to go. I don't know where these movers are at, but getting there. Yo, Mars here.
You have to record.
He brings me gifts. Thank you. Stock airbox. I don't know if I'm gonna need it or not, but I figured we'll throw it in my car just in case. Yep, everything's off the car. You're actually the first one to see it in person. Is it like it's crazy, right? Like there's nothing left. Yo, stock, tail, everything's off the car. I mean, interior wise, our cars are still there, but like.
If you want a guy stuck interiors too, I can switch it for you.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's fine. I'll keep their car. That's fine. Last piece, we'll put this in there. He's gonna take this one for me. That's right, I totally forgot. So I'm leaving this Friday. So that's one Mark III member from the Florida gone. Yomar's moving to where is it?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, the 14th of next month.
Yep.
So he's driving like 20 hours that way. That's 2 members from Florida down. But if you're in Wisconsin, you can see his car and your wife's car, right?
Yep.
They'll both be out there. Oh, so much to do. Still no movers yet. I don't know where they're at, but it's buying me some time, but still. Oh man, it's happening. Holy crap. Alexi. The garage is just about empty. It's so crazy, like almost all of my stuff gone. There's a few things left in the garage to get, and then my clothes upstairs, and we're just about done. Holy crap. I didn't film it, but at one point, just all of my life basically was in the front of my driveway. They're still packing right now. They were supposed to, you guys heard me say it, they were supposed to be here between, yeah, they got here so late. They were supposed to be here between originally 8 to 5, then it changed to 9 to noon, and then I heard late in the afternoon, so I was thinking 3 to 5. They didn't get here till 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's only 9 now, so 2 hours later, which isn't bad. I mean, the garage is bare, my room is done. Everything that we were taking is officially out there, still packing, but we did. Also, shout out to Brian. He came over, brought me a stock air box for my cone filter, swapped it out for me, did all that. So you're awesome. Thank you so much. Larry's here. We're going to get the exhaust knocked out so it's a little bit quieter. The only thing I don't have right now is my stock wheels because Chris ended up never getting tires. So now my Steelers are just sitting in a shop doing whatever. And then I leave tomorrow at 6:30 in the morning. So unless I hop on like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or something tonight and try and find a set,
Meet me now.
right, and just go buy them. I don't know. I'm a little worried about the tires being too wide because it says they can't go past the fenders, and these ones like right at it. I don't know. I just wanted to have them like way in so there's no discrepancy, but it's what it is. But like I said, there's still the whole fact that my car's a VR6 swapped engine. That's not what the VIN says. You know what? It is what it is at this point. If it makes it, it makes it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't know what to say at this point. It's what it is. It just is what it is. So we've got a little bit of a mess to go ahead and clean up real quick. Some of this stuff that I didn't send in the movers, like the extinguisher and some parts over there, that stuff in my little tool bag is actually gonna go in Miley to stay with the car. The rest went with the movers, but a little bit of a mess to go on here. Okay, so I was reading a few more comments on today's video. I think a lot of people are confused on why I'm actually putting my car back to basically stock to ship it to Germany. Not all the stuff I did was required. Stock wheels or like wheels that aren't past the fenders are required, so obviously my Zobbers are a no-go. But like I said, doing all the lips, the side skirts, stock suspension, all that wasn't necessarily needed, but I want to do it. Stock suspension being one thing. I didn't want to leave the bags in the cars in case something random happened and a bag deflated and now my car's stuck aired out and they don't have no idea what to do. They can't get a hold of me. Whatever the situation is, I just don't want to have that factor being one of them. So now stock suspension, nothing can happen and it's just going to be up all the time and it's good to go. Number 2, spoilers, side skirts, all kind of stuff. I just didn't want to get damage. I'm expecting damage already. It's bound to happen, but if I can minimize the amount of damage to my rare parts, I'm gonna do it. So me packing myself up, putting it in a container and not having the car being driven around with the parts on it is much safer for me, or if randomly someone, you know, I just don't wanna deal with it. Again, so all the parts came off, stock steering wheel, I don't know how they are about the steering wheels, like I said, I'm just trying to get as many factors that might limit this car from going off the table or get damaged. So clear taillights, I don't know the rules over there. I do know that me being military, the car being a military car from Florida, United States, the rules are a little bit different, but I don't know exactly. It's hard to tell exactly what the exact lines are. But again, I know clear taillights aren't a factory thing, so me putting amber reds in the car makes it look a little more factory. And I'm just trying to eliminate that X factor of something going wrong. Like I said, there's still a swapped engine in the car. Who knows if that's going to work or not. It was swapped here in the States. I can't see why engine swap here in the States would matter in another country, but we just don't know. So like I said, we leave tomorrow, go to Atlanta. If that goes well and the car ships, awesome. We may have problems in Germany. I just don't know, but I'm not going to not send the car because I'm afraid what might happen. That's just silly. We're going to try and send it all the way there. If it makes it, awesome. If it doesn't, I don't know at that point, but We're all just praying that Miley makes it because I want to see that car in Germany. I know a lot of you guys in Germany want to see the car, the UK, that area. So I don't know, just say a prayer, fingers crossed that this car can make it. We worked really hard to do that, so we'll just see what happens. Okay, sorry I haven't been filming much. Pretty much doing one last once over of the car. Wheels hopefully should be good. Stock V6 airbox, there's no leaks under the car. I went through with some engine cleaner and just cleaned everything up so there's no like grease or that kind of stuff. So that's good. Right now, the last thing I'm gonna do and the final thing to do, I'm gonna use some of this steel wool right here and hopefully do this little exhaust thing and make it quieter. And then Miley's officially ready to go. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I'm gonna explain what I'm gonna do with the steel wool here. And I've heard that it works. I talked to Larry's dad and a bunch of people, and they use it for like airboats and different things to quiet the exhaust down, and it does work. Well, they say it works. We'll see. You guys know how my car sounds. You've heard it a million times. So essentially what you do, you have some steel like this, and you kind of like spread it out and thin it up like that a bunch. And between your muffler and your exhaust tip, you drill a very small hole. In my case, I have 2 pipes going to my exhaust tip, so I'm gonna drill 2 holes from the bottom to the top in the exhaust pipe itself between the muffler and the tip. And then you use like a metal hanger or like a very tiny piece of metal you can put up that's gonna hold the steel wool. So essentially I'm gonna push the steel wool in from the exhaust tip, back enough behind where I drew my hole, pack the steel wool in a little bit, put this up between the hole, bend it over on both sides to hold the steel wool back, and essentially that should muffle the car down enough that it's quiet. They use it for airboats and like race cars and different things, and apparently it does work. The hole I'm going to be drilling is super small, not going to create an exhaust leak, and it's on this side of the muffler, so it doesn't matter anyways. Yeah, I just want to walk you through it real quick. I'm not really going to film it too much because it's dark and there's no one here but me, and I'm just trying to rush to get this done. So we shall see if this steel wool trick works. Again, drill a little hole, put this in between the muffler and the exhaust tip, use some sort of metal to hold it in there, start your car up, and quiet. Or hope it's quiet. Okay, I said I wasn't going to film, but I want to film this as best I can. So you can see right there, 1 and 2 small little holes. So what I'm going to do is push the steel wool from this side to about here or so. Sorry, my hand's in the light, right about there. Use my hanger to go up into the exhaust like this as like a little blocker. So when the car turns on, the pressure is coming out, the steel wool is held there and therefore muffles the sound. And then the holes are so small, it's not even going to matter. And then later on, if I really want to hold this up, I can always get some like JB weld or exhaust weld and just patch up and it's done. But if this fixes my loud exhaust, at least to get to Germany, I'll take it. Okay, well as you can see there, I've kind of fanned this out and kind of like pulled it apart. I made it as wide as possible. And now we're going to go use my little breaker bar here and just shove it on down the exhaust pipe. And if this works, I'll be really happy. We'll see. Alright, well, both pipes are nice and full of steel wool. Up next, use my hanger here to kind of lock them in place. And then we're going to start her up. And hopefully she's nice and quiet. Alright, it is 11:45 at night. The steel wool's in. My metal hangers are up through to hold it back. We're going to start the car. And fingers crossed. I mean, it sounds a little bit more muffled on this backside here, but like, it's still pretty loud. Granted, that was a cold start, but it's still pretty loud. Well, my car doesn't really sound any quieter. Maybe I should have stuffed some more in there. Maybe it doesn't work at all. I don't know. All I know is that if this car makes it through tomorrow, it's gonna be an actual miracle. Because like, I don't know, man. Like, I want it to go, but like, there's so many things. God can make anything happen. If this car is meant to go to Germany, it'll go. But I'm just saying right now, there's a lot of hoops to go through and things to clear before my eyes and I make it. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. And then I don't know. If it's not, I'll just have to come back and just ship it normally, like not through the military, and then it should be maybe fine then. I don't really know. I don't know. It's late. What are you thinking?
It'll be fine. Stop your
Yeah, well, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. We're headed to Atlanta to drop Miley off and then bring her right back home.
No, don't don't. You're gonna jinx it. You're gonna jinx it.
I wanted to make it, but like I said, if it's meant to go, it's meant to go. If it's not, it'll end up being here. I don't know.
It's meant to go. Don't do this.
Okay, we'll see. Don't forget, if you think for every single day, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.